15 minutes to change your life? Is this possible? Can you really change your life that simple? Follow us in this video to change your life in 15 minutes. Before we start this video, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe and do the bell button to receive our videos. And now let's go. How many times have you thought about starting something new, such as learning a new language or sport, and time stopped you? Surely it has happened to you many times, and it does to many of us. Where the individual wants to learn something new, but the lack of time and the pressures of life always take a way to escape from starting to work from the ground up. But let me ask you a simple question. How many hours a day do you spend browsing social media? How many hours of your day do you stay in transportation, sitting around doing nothing? Or do you spend idle chatter with others? How much time do you spend in front of the TV and watching a movie you may have seen hundreds of times? Okay. If you think about answering these questions, you will find that more than a third of your day is spent with it, and some people even spend more than a third of their day doing things of no value. But it's time to change all that. There is no more time to waste in vain. After watching this video, you will be able to achieve many goals and things postponed in your life in just 15 minutes during the day. Can you believe? Let's find out. Starting with 5 minutes can change the course of your life. If you are thinking about starting something new, but you are gripped by a feeling of fear and anxiety that you will not be able, and that you do not have time now, then you tend to rest. Taking excuses is a way to escape, then you should start with it for 15 minutes a day, and some may see that this is something ridiculous, and you can't do anything in this short time. But let's try this simple experiment together. Plato is one of the great philosophers. You will find that it only took you a few seconds, but at the same time it affected your thinking and added something new to your culture. So it is for the activity that you want to do. 15 minutes on a daily and continuous basis, it makes a very big difference with you. Day after day you find that there is an accumulation of information and knowledge. And that information or simple activity gathers for you to give you a big lesson, and then you start in the real start. As you develop a passion and love for what you do, it turns into a long-term habit. You always find a resistance to getting started. The key is to break that resistance, immediately start taking action, and then things will be easy and simple. Let us give together that simple example. If there is a person who used to run, then stops after that for a long time, and remains most of the time sitting in a state of rest, then it will be difficult for him or even impossible to return to running again, and whenever he resolves to start, hundreds of people will be born in front of him. Excuses. But what if this person gets out of this situation and goes to the training hall and starts running for only 15 minutes? Surely things will change upside down. Where he begins to recover his activity again, and the second step comes, then the third and fourth. After he used to spend 15 minutes, he spent an hour and 2 hours preparing and thinking of a plan to work tomorrow, and this is the case for any activity, where the main challenge lies in the starting point in the beginning, so I repeat, you have to start 15 minutes. Unfortunately, there are many people who waste time in the process of thinking about deciding whether to start or not. and waste hours with a long thinking process that only brings more excuses and justifications, and makes that goal in front of them a difficult dream, rather it is closer to the impossible. And they do not realize that only 15 minutes of these long hours of thinking are the main key to reaching the goal, and that the journey of 1,000 miles always begins with a single step. Now, think about the things you wish your think to start with and could never do. Every 15 minutes every day, you will be surprised after a short period of time that you got a part of it and started getting closer to your goal. "15 minutes that a person cannot have during his day." Imagine that you can provide more than 15 minutes a day. You will look at yourself after 2 weeks or more. You will find yourself in another place, on a different level than you were before. Stop thinking and start doing. Nothing in the world can stop you. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel to receive our videos, and do not forget to support us with a like and a comment to write to us about what you want our next topic to be.